Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How is your day going? Nice to have so many new faces around here. Thank you so much for joining me on this video today. To everybody that's new, hello, my name is Victoria. I mostly make videos about fashion, travel, and I do some lifestyle vlogs here and there, but recently within this past year, it has mostly been just like stay-at-home fashion content because we haven't been able to go anywhere. So thank you for finding my channel. I hope you guys stick around. Today's video is going to be about 2021 wish lists. I feel like I should have made this when I did the best and worst of 2020 video to kind of look back at all my purchases then and what I would hope to get or happen this year, but I forgot to, and I realized I probably should have carried on as kind of like a prediction to the new year. So it's February and you guys are seeing this now. And nonetheless, it's still what I hope for 2021. So let's just jump right into the video. Okay, so this video is going to be like a nice little mix of things that I want to purchase, like things that I like, and also kind of just, I guess, 2021 wishes, because it's a wish list. Yeah. Okay, let's just jump right into it. So there's always things that I want. And honestly, if I don't get all of these, I am not mad. These are just things I would really like, and I'm gonna try to manifest them like really freaking hard this year because it'd be great to be able to achieve them, because some of these are like goals and I want them bad. First off, big one is a house. So Peter and I have been living in this specific condo for the past, I think, 3 years now, 4 years. It might be going on to our 4th year. I can't remember. And it's been great. We love the location. The building is amazing. The security concierge and the management are also all phenomenal. And all the people in the building are really, really nice. But we kind of want a house and we want more space. And living in downtown Toronto is expensive, even with the cost of rent going down because of the pandemic. We just feel like we don't know if we want to stay downtown anymore. I feel like after living here for the past 5 years or so, I've kind of just outgrown the downtown pace a little bit. Mind you, if we did find a house downtown, I wouldn't have a problem with it, but I don't think living downtown and having a property here is necessarily going to be our #1 priority when we go house hunting. So for us, I think we just want more space and some privacy and just maybe some land to ourselves. It would be nice to have like a garage to ourselves. Not that we don't have a garage. We have one when we park a car, but we don't have a garage that I can use as storage. So that's something I would really, really like. And then for the house, we just want more rooms so I can dedicate a room into filming, as another room as a whole closet, another room as our office. I don't know. There are options here for us to explore, but we definitely do want to buy a house by the end of the year, so fingers crossed we can make that happen. As I said, I will keep you guys updated with the status of that, and once we start house hunting, you guys did tell me that you wanted to see some of the videos and join us as we go look at some houses and walk through the process of what it takes for us to purchase a house here. And I don't really have a filter, and I share everything about my life with you. You guys know I'm pretty transparent, so happy to share that once it starts, but for anybody who's curious, it hasn't started yet. So yes, that's gonna be the biggest wish for 2021 is for us to secure and purchase a house. Wish number 2, I don't know if Peter's necessarily on board with me for this, but it never really was like a concrete wish in my head until the miscarriage happened back in November. I think we're coming close to, yeah, it's March, April, May, June. If I still had the baby and I was still pregnant, we would be having our baby within the next 3 to 4 months. And I think I touched on it lightly in that video that motherhood, sometimes you may think that you want it, but you don't know you really want it until you have it and it's snatched away from you. I can't say that that's the same feeling for everybody, but that's how I felt. We weren't necessarily planning or ready to have a baby right away. We knew we wanted to have one within the next 2 years or so, but since becoming pregnant and just knowing that I was pregnant and mentally preparing my mind to have that baby and then having that torn away from me, it now makes me want it even more. It's one of those, like, you never know you want it until you have it, and then once it's gone, you just want it really badly. So I don't know, it's a wish for me that we could maybe get pregnant by the end of this year again. I don't necessarily need to have the baby, but for myself, it would be nice if we could just get pregnant again. I know Peter was really gunning for us to get a house first before we had the baby so we can settle in and have all that prepped for the kid. But ultimately, I'm turning 30 this year, guys. I don't want to wait any longer. I know that usually by this age, the later you wait to have a child, the higher the risks are when it comes to health for the mother and the child. So I would like to get it over and done with as soon as possible. I also plan on having more than one kid, so I want to make sure I have enough energy to run around and pick up after them when we have them. So that's kind of my own personal wish, that we can get pregnant before the end of the year. I'll let Peter chime in. He's currently sleeping in the bedroom right now. doesn't get to say this right now. But honestly, if it doesn't happen, and so be it, I think I'll be okay with that. But like, it's one of my bigger wishes for this year to get a baby. Next big wish is to be able to spend time extended with family again. These past few months in the past year has made it really, really hard to spend time with our family. I have a couple family members that aren't necessarily the healthiest. I would love to be able to spend some more time with them before anything unfortunate happens. And because of these constant rolling lockdown restrictions, it's just made it really hard for us to travel back and forth safely to go home and visit them and comfortably as well. So I'm just hoping with the rollout of the vaccines, we'll be able to do that again soon. I just really want to spend more time with family. I don't know if it's with age, but in the recent years, I've just wanted to just dedicate more time with them. And that's also made it really hard for us to make the decision as to where we want to purchase our home, if we want to stay in Toronto or within the GTA area, or just move all the way back to Ottawa and just to spend time with family. You know, it's hard, especially if you do end up having kids. I was raised with a lot of familial support and not a lot of, I guess, like caregiving support, like going to daycares and stuff. So I would like to be able to give that to my children as well, and to be able to have them spend time with their grandparents and their aunts and uncles. So it's a really heavy decision that we've been weighing on ourselves, and I don't exactly know where that's going to go yet. I think those are going to be the decisions we're going to have to talk more deeply about once we start actually house hunting and having kids and like family planning. I don't know. It's a hard discussion to kind of broach, and it's one of those things where I don't really want to think too much about it yet, because I don't want to stress myself out over it, because I know my mind, if I start thinking, I'm just gonna end up going this like downward spiral. I get really, really focused on it, and it just becomes detrimental to me. So I would like to be able to spend some more time with family, and ideally at the moment that would be just being able to freely, safely, and comfortably travel back and forth to home, to spend like a couple weeks here and there each month just to see my parents and my grandparents and all my other aunts and uncles. Okay, moving away from those things, I think for myself, there are a couple wish list items that I really want to acquire within this next year. Some designer ones, I'll touch on those first. I really want what my gal from my grandfather's things calls a poo-colored Chanel bag. Okay, so poo-colored bags mean brown bags, and Chanel doesn't often release brown bags. I don't think they've released one in a really long time, and they recently just released this beautiful caramel colored one for their spring collection that was like instantly sold out in Toronto. So hard to get a hold of. They had a medium and a small, and I was not financially committed to getting one now, just because I just got the Diana recently and we are trying to save up for a house, but I got wind that there might be another one coming out for fall, and that was going to be a caviar one. So I think I'm going to try to maybe save this year's bag purchase for that bag, since it is a dream bag. I'm going to really try hard to curb back all of my bag purchases over the next few years and try to limit myself to like maybe 1 or 2 max in a year, and the second one really needs to be like a dream bag that I would never get the opportunity to purchase ever again from anywhere else. It's like one of those once in a lifetime opportunities. So that way I can kind of like rein back my spending, primarily because I haven't used that many bags this year to begin with. I think I've only been rotating between the Diana, the Gucci Soho Disco, and the Celine box bag, because they work. They're sizable, they fit a lot of things, and they're fairly durable, and they're black, so they match all of my outfits. All of my other fun, cute, colorful bags I don't really reach for anymore, so I'm trying to scale back my collection a little bit and to only have classics in there that I know I'll use all the time, so that the bags are getting their best use, if that makes sense, for the spend for the money. Cost per spend, that's what I'm trying to get at. So I think I might just hold out and get this colored Chanel brown bag, because I've really been wanting a brown bag in my collection. I wear a lot of brown to begin with and neutral colors, and I think it'd be a good addition since I don't currently have one like that yet. All right, other wish list items that I have, that kind of is the extent of it. I try not to get too crazy into like what I want to achieve in a year, because I feel like if there's too many things and it's too broad, I can't really focus my time down onto them and really dedicate all of my attention. So I try to limit how many kind of like dream goals I want to set myself each year. Another really big one is I kind of want to really refine my interest when it comes to products and release one product that I really, really care about. I have a bunch of interests, you guys know this. I love hair care. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I'm always using hair oils and hair masks, so that's an interest. I also absolutely love plants, and I've been thinking of releasing my own line of plant pots as well. There's so many things that I want to do and produce and make that I think this year I really want to try to focus on one thing and just like put my all into it. We'll see. The house on its own is going to be such a big project to begin with, so I don't even know if we'll get to that, but I really want to refine down my interest when it comes to one specific thing that I want to sell, and to develop a line and a product behind it, because I've always dreamed of having my own brand. I just haven't necessarily nailed down exactly what I want my brand to be yet, since I like so many things. So that's gonna be my biggest goal. Maybe step one for this year will be to really nail down and focus in on exactly what I want. And then next year I can focus on production and like research and development and distribution, all that jazz. So yeah, that's one of my big goals, to nail down exactly what I want for my personal brand. So that way I can move forward with the next year. So this year is going to involve a lot of research and introspection to really figure out what exactly it is that I want for my brand. I feel like this video was really short. Like I said, I try not to have too many goals and wishes throughout the year. A lot of the wishes that I share with you guys are quite big ones to begin with anyways, that I don't know if I necessarily will have the mental capacity and bandwidth to focus my energy on other smaller wishes to make them come to life. Obviously, some small day-to-day ones I can, in the moment, focus on them to achieve them, but I wanted to share some of like the big major wishes that I had currently for this year, and to kind of like let you guys know. Oh, one other one I forgot to mention. Our wedding. Okay, so we were originally supposed to have it last year, postponed it to this year May, postponed it again to next year May. My big wish for the wedding this year is for us to probably secure our wedding bands. We don't currently have them. I only have my engagement ring so far, and it's made it really difficult for us to shop for wedding bands since so many stores have been closed like on and off within the past year. And I kind of wanted to be able to go in store and try them on, because I'm the type of person who needs to see and visualize them with my ring together to really understand how it looks and if I'm gonna like it. I can't be somebody who just like buys a ring off online or without trying it on, because I need to know it's gonna stack well, and those rings are not cheap. So yeah, gotta see how physically it works together for me. So that's one big wish that I have. The second big wish that I have for us is to also be able to have our tea ceremony this year. So like I said, a couple of our family members are not doing the best, and I really wanted them to be able to be around to witness our wedding. Ultimately, last year would have been great to be able to do, just so that we could have it there and have them be there for them to witness it and to be part of that special day with us. And I feel like the longer we push it off, the harder and harder it's going to become for us to be able to include them in these daily activities, because they're just not physically able to attend like full day activities anymore like they used to. So we're hoping to be able to get the tea ceremony done this year outdoors, and kind of like a revolving door situation where a couple of people come and go at a time to wish us luck culturally for the tea ceremony. And at least that way they can be part of the cultural portion of it. They don't usually last at the other weddings that we attend all night through like the dinner and the reception and all the fun stuff. So that's okay with us if they're not there for that. I know for them it's really important to see us married under our, I guess, our cultural beliefs. So we really want them to be there for that. So we're really hoping that we can be able to have our tea ceremony this year in May. That is the goal right now. We're a couple months away. I think we can figure it out. It shouldn't be too hard. By summertime, it feels like it'll be easier to manage and maneuver things. And if we need to do it outdoors somewhere so that we can have fresh open air, then so be it. We will go that route as well. But that is my number one goal for this year, wedding-wise, is to get the tea ceremony done. Back to wrapping up this video. I know I went on a tangent really quickly, but I just want to share with you one of the wish that I had that's been weighing heavily on my mind before I forgot about it. But yeah, that's just about sums up my video of all of my 2021 wishes. Like I said, they're fairly big ones. So if we achieve these by the end of the year, I will be very, very impressed with myself. Some of these ultimately will be out of our control. There's only so much you can really control when it comes to your life and what you want to achieve, but I'm gonna try to manifest them. And hopefully this video takes part in manifesting them by the end of the year. I don't know, should I do a recap video come early 2022 or like December of 2021 and let you guys know the status of these things? Let me know in the comments down below if you'd like to kind of see like a recap status video. I'm sharing whether or not any of these dreams actually came to fruition. Fingers crossed though. I would love for all of them to come to fruition. That would be a dream come true. Other than that, I hope you guys have an amazing day and you enjoyed watching this video. I'd also like to know what kind of wishes that you guys have for 2021 and what you would like to achieve this year. So drop them down below in the comments. Maybe I feel like I should add a couple more to my list as well. I don't know. I feel like I have enough on my plate at the moment to focus my mind and attention on, so that I really shouldn't add more. But I would really like to know what you guys currently have on your wish list for 2021 to either acquire or achieve or to do. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know where to find me on Instagram and on TikTok if you want to see more of me, if this wasn't already enough. And if you guys did like this video, make sure you are subscribed so that you are notified every single time I upload a brand new video. I upload twice a week on Thursdays and Sundays at 7 p.m. And I will be on every time I upload a video for the first hour chatting with you guys and replying back to comments. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you guys are having a great day. I will see you in the next one. Bye! Love you.